Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to today's video. So it's currently 11:54 at night, and I was just looking up some stuff on eBay. And I happened to come across a few items that I thought I would want to go ahead and check out. So I'm going to go ahead and move from my computer to my phone so I can screen record this, show you the fish and the plants I'm going to go ahead and order, and then we'll go ahead and try to bid on the fish and order the plants. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the phone screen right here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and talk about each item. So first up right here we have some angelfish. So this is a 3-inch angelfish, marble color, probably supposed to say marble color, for $3. Now just looking through the pictures, it looks like someone was breeding angelfish, had a whole bunch of extras. As you can see from this picture, had a whole bunch of extras, and I was trying to go ahead and get rid of them. So it looks like a buy it now price is $5. Shipping is gonna be $4.81, and the reserve is not met for $3. So the buy it now price is $5. The bidding price is $3, but the reserve isn't met. When the reserve isn't met, it means the item, basically, even if you win the item at that price, it still won't be considered sold because it didn't meet the price that the buyer had previously set up. So we're just gonna go ahead and place a bid on this. Let's see, it was $3. Let's do $3.50. So $3.50 plus $4, about $5 shipping. So that's basically probably the same price as a pet store. So you went ahead and bid. It says the reserve isn't met. Not really sure what that means. We'll come back to the fish later. But I'm gonna go ahead and go to the plants now. So this is just 2 water lettuce plants, which are koi pond plants. They'll do the same thing as water hyacinth, pretty cheap, $7.75. Go ahead and buy this now. Okay, so the water lettuce should be here in a couple days, and then the fish, I still have to wait 3 days till the bidding or the auction ends, and then hope we win the auction. So I'll be back in 3 days, or when the water lettuce comes in the mail, whichever one comes first.
2 days later.
Alright, so a quick update on the eBay fish. The 2 plants, the water lettuce, they have shipped, so that's good, they're on their way here. And then as for the marble angelfish, nothing changed with the bidding, so I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna buy it. I don't wanna wait the extra 3 days, you know, it's $1 more, I can afford it. So $9, I went ahead and purchased the angelfish, so now we should have a 3-inch angelfish on its way to my house as soon as possible. We'll see how long it takes to get here, but I'll go ahead and be back when the water lettuce comes in the mail. Okay, so it's about 2 days later and the water lilies just came in the mail. So in the box, we got a Ziploc, which looks like it actually has the water lilies, a packing slip, yeah, it's just a packing slip, and bubble wrap. Also about the angelfish that I ordered, I paid for it. Like I said, I went and I just did buy it now. I still haven't heard anything. It still hasn't shipped. It's been like 3 days, so we're still waiting on stuff to happen with the angelfish. But the water lilies came, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to figure out how to take this out of the bag. There we go. So they're just wrapped in paper towels, probably to keep them moist. And here we go. So they're just floating plants. They'll just float around in here. Their roots will dangle. And those guys should do pretty good in the pond. Hopefully they'll grow really, really fast and make a lot more, because I'd like to get most of this pond covered in plants at some point. My water hyacinth actually isn't doing too good. When I first got it, it like doubled in size in a week, and then ever since that, it's just stayed the exact same. No new growth has happened. It's been about 2 weeks since I've had it. First week went amazing, but as of the second week, things are just dying off. As you can see, not looking too good. So I'm hoping it will go ahead and revive and something good will come of this. But as of now, it looks really, really bad. I'll go ahead and be back in a few days when the angelfish hopefully comes in the mail. I'll keep you updated along the way though. Okay, so here's where things start to take a turn. Plants just showed up, right? That everything went great there. That went perfect. Plants are in the pond. Plants are doing good. But then the fish. I went ahead and talked to the seller of the fish, just asking about shipping dates, you know, when I can prepare to be home for the fish to come. And he basically said, oh, I'm not shipping the fish. And I'm like, what do you mean you're not shipping the fish? I bought the fish, I paid shipping, where's my fish? And he's like, oh, it was supposed to be a local pickup only. And he lives across the country from me. So I'm like, well, that's not gonna work. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then he ended up just canceling the order. So that's it for the fish aspect of this. I guess it's just a lesson to go ahead and be careful when you're ordering stuff from eBay. Obviously, nothing bad really happened. The money should be refunded. It wasn't refunded yet, but it should be. Also, I'm currently watching over a friend's house to just check on their animals and keep them fed. So I thought I'd go ahead and show you kind of what animals they have and stuff like that. First, I gotta let their dog in. Come on, puppy. Got the dog's food and water all filled up. He's a happy puppy. Now onto their other animals though. They have a bunny. His name's Cooper. And this is his current little cage setup. It's normally actually on the other side of the house. The only reason it's here is because it's on the hard floor, so he doesn't do anything bad while they're gone. And then he also has another cage that he goes in outside when the temperature's nice. But for now, he's just in this little cage. He has enough water. I'm gonna go ahead and grab him some more lettuce and some more pellets, and he looks to be good on hay as well. So here is the bunny. He's doing great. Set him down, got him some food, some water, filled his bowl of lettuce up, and then I put a whole bunch of hay in here for him as well. So he's good to go. They also have a 29-gallon freshwater aquarium. They got some live plants in there, some angelfish, a pleco, just a nice community freshwater aquarium. Everything in here is doing pretty good. I already fed these fish. I'm gonna go ahead and turn their light off. And then there's also just a male beta fish in here. Go ahead and get some food in there for him. This is like a 3.5-gallon tank. So that is pretty much it for all the animals here. Beta fish has got a pellet. Beta fish is nice and happy now. But I'll go ahead and meet you back at home. So now we can go ahead and check on the ducks. Also, while I'm out here checking on the ducks, I'm gonna go ahead and actually clean their pool and clean their water and food dish. So their pool gets super crusty with this dirt all the way around it, and then same thing with their water and food dish. Everything just generally gets super dirty. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw you over to a time lapse of me scrubbing out their pool and getting their food and water dishes nice and clean. The ducks got clean water, brand new food, nice and clean water and food dishes, and then their pool is filling up as we speak. A nice, clean, fresh pool with fresh water, good to go for some nice, happy little ducks. And now that their pool's been cleaned, which they literally got dirty in a matter of seconds, I'm gonna go ahead and get some zucchini in here for them. They can munch on that. And as you can see, they absolutely love zucchini. They'll eat all this in a matter of just minutes. Okay, so now while the ducks are chilling out, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this pond right here. If you remember, this was the pond that I put some platies in. A lot of the water has evaporated and it's just in need of a cleaning, as you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a big water change on this, check how our platies are doing, get it nice and clean, and then maybe we'll go ahead and pick out some more platies later. Alright, so the pond is all clean, it's just filling back up a little bit more. So I went ahead and did some counting while I was cleaning the pond, and I found that there are only 3 female platies in there. No males, just 3 females. So I'm gonna go ahead and head to PetSmart and grab some males, just so we can have a nice breeding trio in there of 3 females to maybe 1 male, we'll see. Depending on how cheap they are and how healthy they're looking, maybe I'll buy more females. We'll just have to see what PetSmart has. Okay, so I just got to PetSmart. I'm just gonna hold it this time. I just got to PetSmart. As you can see right over there, I'm gonna go ahead and just see what kind of platies they have. Okay, PetSmart platies were not looking too good. PetSmart was a no-go. They were pretty much all sick and just not doing too good, so I did not pick any of them up. Okay, so because PetSmart had nothing, I'm gonna grab one of these male platies out of this tank to put in that tub outside, just to get some breeding out there started. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the male, which is this guy right here. He looks pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and grab him out and we'll bring him to the pond out back. So this right here is the one I picked out. He's a male, obviously that's the most important thing here. And I'm just gonna slip him in here to acclimate. So I'm gonna come back in a couple minutes and then I'll just dump him into the pond.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright, so it's been a little bit of time. I'm gonna go ahead and just dump him in. And I'm just gonna go ahead and dump him right in through one of those little holes, and in he goes. So he'll do good with those 3 females, and hopefully we'll have a lot of baby platies pretty soon.
2 days later.
Little update on the patio pond. Ignore the noise in the background. Our neighbor's house is getting solar panels and stuff, so it's gonna be a bit loud, but the patio pond is doing good. Most of the fish are too small and hide too much though to actually ever get seen, so maybe we'll go ahead and pick some more fish up for this pond in a later video. But for now, there's I think 3 platies in there because one of them disappeared. So we have the 3 small platies. There's one of them hiding right down there. But overall, this pond is doing very, very well. The fish come up to eat, but other than that, they like to stay and hide. Anyway, while I'm out here, I'm gonna go ahead and get a little bit of fish food in here. The construction workers are literally screaming right now, but it's fine. So I got a little bit of food in here. And then I'll go ahead and dump a little bit of food in this pond. Same thing, just dump a little bit of flakes in here. And the platies in here should be nice and happy. I also seem to have a lot of extra aquariums. This 29-gallon aquarium right here is being removed soon, but I do have this 5-gallon Fluval Evo aquarium. It's 5 gallons, like I said, it's this long one right here. If you have any suggestions on what I should put in there, freshwater or saltwater, just leave them down below. So that is gonna be it for today's video. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but every Sunday and every Wednesday I'm trying to upload, so that's twice a week, Sundays and Wednesdays at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So those are the new upload dates. We'll see how long I can make 2 uploads a week last. I'm assuming I can do it all through the summer. We'll have to see how it works out, but for now, it's 2 days a week, Sunday and a Wednesday. That is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Good